all to my dear citizens of the Kill City Queendom. Welcome, welcome. And for those of you who have no idea who I am, welcome, welcome. I'm Kill City Kitty, not in costume today, enjoying some sunlight this beautiful, beautiful day of spring. In May, of course. And I am going for a lovely walk. I just left my house and about to catch a train to the next town over so I can enjoy some more me time. But I wanted to say something that was on my mind while it was on my mind. So, as everybody who is familiar with this channel and me, you guys know that I have not been online as much as I want to be. And for those of you who know why, I am sure you understand. But for those who don't, I got sick a year and a half ago, which almost cost me my vision. And after all of that was over with, I found out that, once they killed the virus, or no, not the virus, but I had a parasitic fungal infection that almost took my right eye. Hello, Dangerous Wolf. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I also can't see because of the sun. So it's a little delay in saying hi, but welcome back. So yeah, I got sick and I had a parasitic fungal infection in my right eye that nobody knows where it came from. But I have a feeling that it was from the infected tooth that I had, which was right underneath my right eye and directly connected to my right sinus. You know what I mean? My right sinus cavity. I know that's probably not the word, but I can't think of it right now. But, so yeah, I had a tooth pulled, and then like 3 days later, or pretty much the next day, I ended up with this infection, which I watched grow in my eye because it was dead center retina. And long story short, it almost took me out. Now, I just found out last year that I was dealing with the infection itself. After they killed the infection, the doctor finally came up and told me that I was dying, like legit dying. Had the infection not been able to get terminated and I didn't catch it in time, it would have grown like a chicken and an egg. And you know what happens after the chicken gets big enough? The egg cracks and the chicken is born. Yay! Only this one, no chicken, my eye. Hello, what does it say? Hello, Beast. And hello, DJ Dale. Welcome, you guys. I'm glad to see you guys here. Hello. Sorry, if I don't say hi right away, it's because the sun is blaring in the screen and I can't see anything. And if it's too noisy, it's because I'm right next to a road and it's traffic. But, yeah, so that was the severity of the damage done to me. Now that I'm healed, I just had cataract surgery, which is what I got away with. They got rid of the infection, and I got away with just a cataract instead of losing my vision completely, which was terrifying. And it was even more horrifying to hear that I was legit dying, and I didn't know it. And it sucked. So that kind of messed with my head a little bit. It kind of messed with my head a little bit, which is why I've been on and offline. I'm still active. I just want you guys to know that the channel is not dead. I will be back in action very soon. I'm currently working on updating the channel. So if you've been on the Twitch channel recently, you'll see that I kind of deleted everything and things are starting to pop on and off and stuff. So I'm out of breath. I'm winded. um, so yeah, the channel's not dead. I'm alive and kicking. I'm walking around. I can see clearer, but because of the damage done to my eye, I have a hemorrhage in the back of my right eye and some permanent scarring, which, like I said, I could see clearer without the cataract, but the damage was so bad that I'm going to be wearing glasses for the rest of my life, or contacts, because I hate glasses. But it also kicked me in a depression, and I was going through a lot. So, but I'm starting to come back from all of that and feel a lot better about myself, my life, and it's very noisy. I'm sorry if it's noisy. Given a second chance with all the things that I've been through. So I will be back online very soon, and when with that, some new things, improvements. I'm working on a bunch of stuff. It's just me, myself, and I working on the channel. So it's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted to. But with video uploads and live streaming, that will come back into play. And all seen with an all new lens, I guess I should say. I'm going to go in the shade so I can see what's going on my phone. And now that I'm here, I can stop walking and breathe. So, oh, I have to take a breath. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I'm also working on new emotes and panels and stuff like that, so that way we can get everything back on the road a lot faster. I'm not sure if I'll be working with other people as far as, I don't know. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Also, with everything that was going on too, the car that I just bought, I lost. Hence why I'm walking around again. I got into a car accident last December. So the new car that I've only had for like 8 months is already gone. So I have to start over with that, which was another blow. But the reason why that happened is a better outcome, because there was a kid that ran in front of me and nobody was watching him. So long story short with that, it was either hit the kid or hit the parked car to avoid hitting the kid, and obviously I chose the latter. So I'd rather deal with not having a car because I hit another car versus living the rest of my life scarred forever because I hurt a child. So that's where I'm at now, starting completely over, including with work and all this other stuff. So there's been a lot going on, and that's why I've been on and off for like ever this year. But I'm not gone. I just wanted everybody to know that Kill City is not dead. I'm still here. The channel is still going, and I will be back in action very, very soon. Now that I am starting to feel better. I also was in an abusive relationship that I got rid of. It took me a while to come back from that. You guys know, while I was around, that there was a lot going on behind the scenes that I didn't really share, which I try to keep my personal life out of the spotlight of the internet world. You know what I mean? You guys know me. I don't bring my personal life into the live stream, because the live stream and streaming and being a YouTuber, for me, I focus on the entertainment aspect, making you guys smile, having a great time, and making everybody's day, including mine, a better place. So with that, I kind of focus on positive, but I couldn't be positive and make people happy if I wasn't happy myself. So we had to start over with me. I've also had a few physical changes going on with my jawline kind of changing. Like my teeth are shifting. So I've been in and out of the dentist because my teeth have been shifting very crazy to the point where it's extremely painful and it sucks. I know, it's welcome to old age. Yay. No, it sucks. I'm going to be 36 this year. I'm getting old. But that's okay. Because I'm glamorous still, and I know I don't look it. Not to sound conceited or anything. I'm not. I'm just fucking with you guys. But, yeah, that's what's been going on. And all I wanted to say is that I'm coming back very, very, very soon. I just needed to take some time off for my mental health and my physical health and emotionally too. So I just don't want you guys to think that I completely disappeared, because that's not the case. And I've always been very upfront with you. I've always been very honest, because I know a lot of influencers, streamers, YouTubers, social media people these days are not very truthful. They try to be who they're not, and that's not what I do. Even when I'm in character, I'm always true to me and who I am. And I'm not saying that makes me better than anybody. I'm saying that just makes me, I feel like what makes people like me stand out above everybody else, because I'm always honest and upfront with everybody. Whether it be streaming, YouTube, or just social media in general, the person that you always see on the screen is me, who I am. I have no reason to hide that from anyone, which is great. I like that because it's not stressful. If you're constantly living in a lie, it just brings more stress to your life, because then you have to keep up with that lie and keep up with that image. But I'm not like that. I won't do that to you. I'm always me, no matter what. I'm always true to myself and to you guys. I won't lie to you. So, with that said, I'm glad I got to come back here for a little bit and talk to y'all. I just wanted to do a quick check-in and show you guys that I'm all right, that things are doing okay. And I know that I've been saying I'll be back, which I am being honest with you. I will be back a lot sooner than later. I might be doing things a little bit different. Also, I'm going to be splitting up the entertainment aspect into different things. Like, there's going to be one for gaming, then there's like fact or fiction kind of thing, and there's like all these other things that I'm doing, so that way you can see more of me and what I want to do and where the channel is going to go and stuff like that. So a little bit of everything. Think of it as a channel personality, a channel personality split, or whatever, if that makes sense. But anyways, it's probably going to be very noisy here in a minute, because I'm like I said, I'm waiting for a train, and the train should be here any minute. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening to me rant, and thank you guys for being supportive. I really appreciate all of you. And I will see you all very, very soon. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day. And stay safe, people. Bye.